What's up, AG Fight? I'm here with the own and only Kamaru Usman, the UFC champion.
How are you, man?
How are you?
I am wonderful, wonderful.
Kamaru, another fight, another rematch. If you keep beating tough guys like that, it's not just about being the champion, it's about domination, right? Do you see like that? And how important is that for your legacy?
It's very important. For me, it's about getting that win. And as long as I continue to do my job and fight the way that I'm trained to do, then I continue to get that win. And when I'm said and done, everyone will look upon my career and say, you know what, this guy did it the best.
Can we expect something different this Saturday?
Yeah, I think we just expect my growth in the sport. I'm still learning. I'm still learning little techniques in my striking and my grappling. So I think, if the opportunity presents itself, we'll see something spectacular.
When you say you are still learning, what do you still learn? What can you still learn at this kind of level?
Oh, I'm learning a lot. I mean, even just grappling, my jiu-jitsu game, even grappling. My coach, George Santiago, is still able to catch me and submit me. So I don't like that very much. So I still have a lot to learn. And even, striking-wise, being in position, Trevor is still teaching me new tricks that I haven't seen before. I'm like, oh, man, I need to learn this. So, yeah, I'm learning each and every day.
Perfect. How better do you think you are as a fighter since the first time you fought Leon?
I think technically I'm much better because at that time I wasn't necessarily very comfortable in certain positions. But now I think I'm pretty comfortable in those positions, and wherever the fight goes, I think I'll be able to handle it.
And I'm going to assume that he's a better fighter as well, since how better he is, at least in your vision.
He's very good. He's put the work in and has gotten a lot better with his striking, his grappling, his wrestling. He's gotten a lot better, and it showed in his fights. But he hasn't fought me. He was fighting those guys. So, we'll see just how much he's improved when he actually goes in there against me.
Is it hard for you to keep the motivation since you are fighting the same guys? Like, you fought Kobe twice, Masvidal twice, now Leon twice.
No, it's not hard at all. For me, it's still a competition. I still feel what I feel each and every time I fight these guys. I still get those butterflies. I'm still nervous to fight these guys. I'm still scared to fight them. And so as long as I continue to be that way, I think, I continue to push myself and train as hard as I can. And, we get those results.
Talking about this Saturday, what can we expect? Can you give us a little bit advice how the fight's going, what's going to happen there?
I think this Saturday, UFC 278, I think if Leon Edwards did his homework and he trained and prepared, Salt Lake City and the UFC is going to see a fight like they haven't seen before. It's going to be an incredible fight. But if he hasn't, as always, it's going to be a short night.
Because you did your job, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Dana White was saying, a couple of days ago, that he didn't put your name in the top 5, but he mentioned you like, okay, we got to start talking about Kamaru Usman. Should be in the top 5 in the history. Do you see yourself in the number one of the top 5 in the history of the UFC, in the MMA? Or what do you think about it?
Well, that's a tough one. It's relative because the sport's been around for a little while now, and I wasn't competing when some of these guys were competing. So styles make fights. As I just continue to do my job and continue to win. So if I do my job well, when I'm done with the sport, we'll let people debate on who that guy is.
You have been doing pretty well so far. Is it something that you have back in your mind, like, I want to be remembered like one of the best of all time, one of the GOATs?
No, not really.
Not really?
No, for me, it's being a champion, staying a champion, defending the belt, and not only that, creating something that, transcends the sport, creating something that not only makes me a better person or helps my family, but also makes people better people. So that's what I care about. Right now, I'm not worried about, legacy or anything like that.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yesterday, Was yesterday? Yes, was yesterday. Dana White at the UFC Apex in Las Vegas, Apex. He was saying that if you defeated Leon again and Shimaev beats Nate Diaz, makes totally sense. You guys fighting for the title. Have you heard about that? How does it sound for you? Do you think it's too soon for Shimaev? Do you think he deserves?
No, I mean, this is I just heard about it right now in the media, but I don't really, I don't care about that. My job is to go out there this Saturday and do and win. And as long as I do that, Dana and I will, we'll sit down and we'll talk about what's next. Whether it's that or whether it's going up, it doesn't matter. We'll see what's next.
There are talks about maybe you're moving to 185, maybe even 205. What's next for you? Do you see yourself fighting 185, 205? I know probably you won't fight Adesanya if he's the champion, but 205, does it sound too much?
No, it's not too much. I wasn't playing when I said that. I wanted that. So it's not too much. If that's the next move, then I'll make that move to 205. But no, I was serious. I'm not kidding about that. If that presents itself next, then definitely I will be fighting there.
105, if Adesanya is not the champion, it's still an option for him?
Yeah, if if Adesanya is not the champion, then yeah, of course, that's a logical option. But, Adesanya is the champion, and it means a lot to me that, we have two Nigerian champions.
Perfect. To finish, I'm from Brazil. Okay. Thanks for the patience with my accent. Brazilians, and I know you speak a little bit Portuguese.
Sim.
Could you send a message in Portuguese for Brazil?
E aí, galera. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support. Muito obrigado. This Saturday, watch my fight, UFC 278. It's going to be a fantastic fight.